Good afternoon, guys. Steve Halverson here, closemoredeals.com. Thank you for checking out the video. If you are a real estate broker in the states that you see on the picture right below this video, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you how to set up the ultimate sales and marketing super system that can help you crush it here in the last part of 2018 and beyond. So what we're really talking about here is our Market Makers program. We had this deployed in California, had a lot of success. With the program, we're now expanding across multiple states. And so the way the system works is, as a real estate person, we are going to market what the conversation is about using Facebook ads. We are going to deploy strategic Facebook ads in your territory, all exclusive to you. And by the way, these are the same people that you're paying $100 a lead for to Zillow. Same exact person, same exact type of person. They're clicking on the same type of ad. They're making the same type of request. You're just not paying $100 a pop for those leads. So this can create a margin in your business, a ROI in your business that did not previously exist using our real estate broker funnel that essentially we can deploy for virtually free. You know, we normally charge about $30,000 to $50,000 a year for this system outside of the states that you see listed on the little diagram below. But because of the way this system is structured, we can actually deploy it for minimal to zero startup. So, and the way that works is you would just cover the ad spend, okay? The reason why is because that goes directly to Facebook to cover the traffic cost or the traffic investment of this type of system. So let's go ahead and jump right in here. I want to show you some of the results and how you can get started using this type of a system. So here is going to be, well, here's the page you're actually watching this video on. The video is not here yet because I'm still making it right now, but once I'm done making this video, it'll be showing up right here on this page. And, you know, essentially what we're talking about here is a real estate funnel, a real estate broker funnel. We're going to generate leads. We're going to convert those leads on autopilot, and we're going to help you expand your influence in your real estate market and help you become the #1 dominant broker in your area. Now, as far as who we're looking for this, you cannot be a new agent, unfortunately. Now, I do have other solutions if you're a single agent looking to deploy this type of stuff. I have other systems for that. This is really more for a team. You want to have some systems, you know, some experience, at least a couple of years of experience, so that you understand the nuance of this business. You understand how to move someone into the process. You've closed some escrows, you've closed deals. Maybe you closed 50 deals last year, you want to get to 100. Maybe you closed 200 deals last year, you want to get to 400. This is the system that can help you do that. It can work for a wide range of team sizes, because really the throttling you're going to have on this type of a program is going to be your ad spend. So for example, let's look over here at, let me get rid of that window there. Let's look over here at some of these results. So you're going to see, here's one of our bigger accounts is spending, you know, $7,600 a month on their ad spend. They're getting 5,500 leads on a monthly basis. So, you know, that's a 50-person team. You know, this team has 50 agents on it. You know, so that's one of the bigger accounts that we're working. You've also got, you know, smaller accounts. So, you know, this is a single agent. They spent $491 in ad spend and they got 119 leads. So, you know, this account actually put, you know, 5 homes under contract from this program. So as you can see, the ROI is phenomenal. You know, it works. And, you know, we've done this thousands of times. You do something like this with us, you're not hiring some beginner. You know, we've done this thousands of times. We have this down to a science. At the end of the day, Facebook still has the ultimate ban hammer. They can kick you off the platform anytime they want for any reason they want. But we get our ads approved because we're fully compliant. This is all RESPA compliant. You're not doing anything weird here. This is all above board, honest advertising. What we're really doing here, folks, is we are marketing the conversation that people are having, which I don't have to tell you this. I'm going to say it anyways. You know, people roll over at night. They talk to their significant other. They're talking at the dinner table. They're talking with their friends and family. The conversation is about the home. I'm thinking about buying a home. I'm thinking about moving. I'm thinking about getting a bigger yard. I want to downsize. I want to upsize. I want granite countertops. I want this. That's the conversation that people are having. Nobody sits there and says, hey, honey, let's go get a mortgage, right? So you don't market that. You market what the people are talking about. Some type of hot homes list or some type of information about homes in the area. That's what we're going to be marketing for you on your behalf in an exclusive manner. So that way all the leads and all the business opportunities that come through go directly to you and nobody else in your marketplace. That's the true power of this program. It can help you really dominate, become the dominant force in your marketplace. So that way, you know, the back end of this thing has just referrals and you become the trusted source in your area. So that's why we're looking for bigger teams for this, because, you know, a single agent just couldn't manage all the, you know, whatever your territory has as far as market share. You need to have a bigger team to be able to handle that type of volume. So, you know, that's why it's important that you have at least a team of 5 people, maybe 5 agents plus, to deploy this type of a system. And so, you know, just looking at some of these results, you know, again, a bigger account, you're talking thousands and thousands of leads. This entire ad spend would be your responsibility, you know, whatever it boils down to for your particular account. And by the way, you'd never start with that much. You'd always start in the 1,000 to 2,000 a month range for a new territory, and then scale up from there. Once we gather enough data, then we would scale it. You know, push that gas pedal down. You know, figure the first 3 months we'll probably be in first, second gear, using like a car analogy, right? You get a new car, you're not going to, you know, really beat on that car for the first few months. You're going to break it in a little bit. Facebook is very similar to that. So when you first deploy Facebook ads, you want to stay in the first or second gear, 1,000 to 2,000 a month, and then, you know, for the first 90 days, and then once you earn some data, you understand your numbers. You know what your cost per lead is. You know what your cost per acquisition is. You know how many people you need to talk to put a house in escrow. Once you learn your numbers, which is data, right? I'm just going to say that. Then you can apply that knowledge in your marketplace and really scale this thing to the moon and capture as much market share as you possibly can handle. So that's really where a system like this comes in, is the scale factor and the exclusivity factor. So let's go over here and show you a diagram of sort of what the system looks like from a bird's eye view. This is there's software involved here. Okay, there's going to be a CRM that houses all your data. We can push the data into your own CRM if you'd like, or you can leverage our CRM, which is going to have your automations on the back end. That's going to kind of weed out the tire kickers, weed out the people that aren't serious right now, keep the people in some sort of a drip campaign that are looking, you know, 3, 6, 12 months down the road. We're going to kind of drip on those people so you stay top of mind. And when they're ready to buy, you know, in the next 1 to 3 months, then we're going to, you know, push them into some sort of a calendar or some sort of a meeting. You know, they've got to raise their hand and say, yeah, I want to buy soon. You know, I'm ready now to look. So it all starts with your Facebook ad. You know, we're going to deploy a strategic ad that gets people to click on it, that gets people to opt in, that gets people to take action and download something or you know, view some content. And you know, whether it's a hot homes list or some sort of information about the home buying process is what that ad will look like. And then that will capture their data and push them into some sort of a back-end process, either some sort of a chat bot or a home shopper, artificial intelligence, some sort of system that's going to engage them and filter, you know, somehow figure out what their level of heat is, what's their level of interest based on how they respond to different questions and different surveys that we present them. The system is going to automate this sort of, you know, learning process that you're probably doing right now manually. You know, it's like, when are you looking? You're probably asking that question, you know, what neighborhoods, things of that nature. That's all data that we can put into this system and automate so that you're doing less of that sort of pre-qualifying process and more of actually talking to people that are ready to, you know, take action in the next 1 to 3 months. And so, you know, again, you've got your Facebook ad, driving them to that content, pushing them into some sort of a phone call or meeting so that you can then take over it's a team effort. We're going to hand that lead off to you. The system essentially going to hand that lead off to you and let you know through some sort of a text message or a email notification that Joe Smith has interest in this property, or Joe Smith has questions about this. And here's all the data. Here's his phone number, his email, his suggested price range, or his expected price range, or neighborhood, time frames. All that data would then be available to you. So that way, when your team is making those outbound phone calls, hey, Joe, I saw you're looking at XYZ neighborhood. You're looking for a home in the $500,000 range. You've got a $200,000 down payment. Have you been pre-approved? Do you have any homes you want to look at? Then, from there, I'm kind of preaching to the choir at this point. You know what to do at that point. You just put them into your process and off to the races. The back end, of course, you've got your CRM, which we can put, again, the data can go to your place and it can go to this place. And then, of course, your automations, email, text messages, more ads on the back end as well. And then the only thing I didn't add to this is your ringless voicemail. So we can now strategically put a pre-recorded message without you actually being on the phone. We can pre-record a voicemail message that will then go into their mobile phone or voice over IP line with some sort of a follow-up message that we can help you craft, or we can use people on our marketing team to create that message for you if you desire. But that is pretty much it as far as what the system looks like. Again, you're going to be spending a majority of your time over here in this area, wherever there's green. If you have new real estate agents that you want to train, you could put them on sort of making warm calls, setting appointments for your senior staff, things of that nature. But you'll have control over all of it, and we do all the training. Everything this is completely done for you. The only thing you do is have more hot leads, more business development, more automation. You're talking to more people, closing more deals. That's the end game here. We want you to increase your bottom line with this type of system. That's why I call it the perfect sales and marketing super system. This is how you close more deals in today's marketplace. You have to give the client a good customer experience. You have to engage them with the right content, and then you have to keep that conversation going, moving into what they are asking for and the level of heat that they demonstrate to you. You got to be ready to take the ball and run with it and score, essentially. So we want to try to again filter in the people that are ready now, that have raised their hand and said, yes, I'm looking for to buy in the next 1 to 3 months, and then sort of drip on the people that are not ready today but interested. Maybe they're a heat level of 1 to 3. They're interested but not interested right now. We still want to capture that business. We just don't want to invest a lot of human capital time, right? We don't want agents making phone calls and things of that nature that early in the game. And you're still going to get that. You're still going to get people coming through that the robots don't capture. There's always going to be an element of somebody saying, yeah, I'm ready now. And then you get on the phone with them and they say, I'm really ready in 6 months, right? So you just put them back into the automations. We'll drip on them, things of that nature. But that is pretty much a bird's eye view of what the system looks like. As far as what you would do next, there's a couple different pathways you can take. Number one, if you have questions, there's a calendar right below on this page. And by the way, the page you're looking at, the overview page of the Market Maker program, again, you should see a map of what states are available. If you're in any of those states and you're interested in this, feel free to book on my calendar. Or if you know that you want this, if you've seen enough and you know that this is the right thing for you to do for the upcoming future, 6, 12, 18 months of your business, and you want to deploy this, there's a button right below as well. We would capture the initial setup investment of $1,000, which, by the way, I didn't set that up because I want your money. It actually costs us a lot more money to deploy the system. What we're looking for is a commitment. We just want you to have a little bit of skin in the game while we build this out, because it's going to take us about 3 to 4 weeks to build out all of these customized assets for you. We just want to make sure that you're truly committed, because if we go build this all out and you just say, I changed my mind, that could be a dangerous place for all of us. We just don't want to invest our time and money into someone that's not committed to making this happen. So that's really what that setup investment is for. It's to keep away the people that aren't serious and draw in the people that are. It's a very minimal investment. I mean, the system, people pay us $30,000-$50,000 a year for this that are outside the states you see listed, on that little diagram below. And the whole reason why we are able to offer it at such a steep discount, and that's really all you're going to pay us ever. You're going to pay me $1,000 to set this up as a commitment investment, and the rest of our commissions we're going to capture, because built into the system is also a pre-qualification robot that would go right to our lender, our partner lender, that would handle all the funding for you. So you take care of the real estate side, you stay in your lane and give a world-class customer experience to the real estate clients. Our lender will handle all the funding and make sure your deals close on time. We'll connect those dots for you, once you're ready. If you do decide to deploy this, once leads start flowing, we will make the introduction to our lender so you know exactly what to do. They will start working on the pre-approvals for you. And depending on how you want to do it, we even have clients that don't want to talk to a person unless they are pre-approved. That's certainly available as well. So we can set that up. That's a customized process based on what you want to happen. Our mortgage company is prepared to do it any way that works best for you. Like if you want people to not even call you unless they're pre-approved first, we can certainly do that. That's very territory specific. Some territories are hotter than others. Some, real estate agents don't want to talk to people unless they are fully pre-approved. So we can certainly accommodate this as well. We'll figure that out, once we start working closely together, but we do have options there. We're happy to accommodate. So next step from here, guys, if this is something you want to do, like I said, hit that button below, give me the $1,000, we'll get you set up in the system. Again, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks to build this out, build out all your assets, set up your CRM, set up your chat bots, set up all the automations, set up your ads, get everything ready for deployment. We can launch in about 3 to 4 weeks from the time you hit that setup investment. Or if you just have questions, you want to talk a little bit further with me directly, there's also a booking system on this page as well, just below this video. You just scroll on the bottom, you can select a time that's convenient for you. We can jump on a 15-20 minute call and discuss further any particular questions you might have that were not answered in this video. So make it a productive day, guys. I look forward to talking with you further. I look forward to helping you explode your business. Talk to you guys soon.